Hi, how you doing? I wanted to record another really simple drill that you can practice in your own time. All you need is a bag or a target of some sort. You can do this with a partner if you want, if they're willing to hold a pad for you. But again, we're going to keep it really simple, just like the other pugilism drills that I've put up recently. We're going to look at this as we're going to build to a 3-strike combination. Now we've looked at the lead hand strike quite a lot recently. We've started off with that, and what we tend to do is we do it right at the edge of our distance, so in what we call the place, where we can reach our target without having to step. What that means is that the strike is as fast as my hand, and it's not tied to the speed of my feet. That's exactly where we're going to start with this as well. But one of the interesting things about this drop step, this falling step method of power generation with a lead hand strike, not only does it allow you to generate quite a lot of power for a really very simple and fast punch, but once you've mastered the art of dropping your weight to generate the power, the direction you step becomes irrelevant. So what we normally do is we throw this and we move it slightly forwards as we do it to let our weight fall forwards and in, and that brings the rear hand into play. But interestingly, one of the things you can do with this method of power generation is you can drop your weight down to power the punch as you push backwards and land. As long as your weight's still falling when the punch lands, you're still able to get your body weight behind the strike. So that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to combine both of these methods together. The stepping in, then we're going to throw a rear. And to do that, again, we're going to let our weight drop. We're going to rotate our hips round, and our weight drops again, and it powers another straight punch. Hands are still landing, vertical fists. We're aiming to contact with the centre 2 knuckles. Bottom 3 if they're in a line. Mine aren't, so I always aim for the centre 2. So 1, 2. Nice and easy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to carry on dropping our weight, but we're going to add in some escaping footwork, if you like. We're going to do a little step backwards. And this is something that you see in a number of the early boxing treatises. This step back to escape that distance, because not only, if we're here, not only are we able to strike our opponent as fast as our hands can move, but they're also able to strike us. So this isn't somewhere we necessarily just want to sit. We want to get out of there as soon as we finish, unless we're going to clinch. So we're going to assume that we're not. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're using this falling weight and this contact here to drive our gather step backwards. So we've got a nice simple 1, 2, 3. And at this point, you can see we're now out of distance. It's a nice, simple drill, 1, 2, 3. And you can practice it lightly, you can practice it with as much power as you want. It's very linear, and that's something to be aware of. But we'll look at how to break that linear pattern in another drill. So for now, get yourself a bag, get yourself a target of some sort. 1, 2, 3. Get out of distance. Remember, when you're moving in, when you're moving out, keep your stance right. This is where you're going to come a cropper. Anybody can throw punches without stepping and keep a good stance. The difficulty is when you're moving around a lot, trying to keep your weight centered, trying to keep yourself as controlled as possible so that you don't become vulnerable to throws and grapples. Anyway, it's a very quick drill. I hope you've enjoyed it. Before I go, I want to tell you about something that you've only got a couple of days left for this. Currently over at pugilism.org, I'm running a special offer on lifetime membership. There are all sorts of courses there that I've opened up and closed, and I've put together. There's a subscription course where you get new lessons every month. It's called Serious Striking. That's been very popular indeed. There's a course just about power generation called Hit Like a Freight Train. There's a course about chancery. There's all sorts of stuff. There's ebooks, there's videos, there's audiobooks. The whole lot's there. Essentially, what you can do now, for the first time ever, and for a very limited period, is you can get the whole lot for life for one payment. No subscription payments, no hidden charges, just one payment, get the lot, it's all yours, you never have to pay again. If you are a member, and a surprising number of people have taken me up on this, you'll also get anything else as it's added to the site. And I'm currently working on 2 new courses. One based all around the straight lead hand punch, which is one of the reasons I've been doing these videos, because I'm spending a lot of time working on this, developing drills and putting together video techniques for the course. And the other course that I'm looking at doing is I've just finished planning it out and we're about to go to film with this, is a course all about the cross buttock. So different ways of setting it up, different ways of performing it, and how we can use that to become a more efficient fighter. So anyway, go check it out. I'll put a link down below. If you can't be bothered to read the description, it's pugilism.org. It's on the front page. It is Wednesday at about 4:30 now, and this offer is only open until Friday evening. So don't leave it if it's something you're interested in. Go give it a look. You won't regret it. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Take care guys, I'll see you soon.